Yo, your boy XAVI here and all things athletics. I've decided I'm going to be doing reaction videos to some of my favorite races in the European champs, the world champs, even the Olympic Games. So this one is a classic in my opinion. You know, Dwayne Chambers, strong favorite. He's been killing it like in the indoors. I, you know what I mean? Earlier on in the year, in this particular year, he broke the British record, 60 meters, smashed it like in the final. Francis Obiquelu, defending champion in this in Gothenburg. Mark Lewis Francis is giving a good account of himself. You know, what I mean, he made the previous final in '06, and Marshall and Bandrock, who's also made an indoor final. I think it's 2008, and the new kid on the block, Christophe Lemaitre. Yeah, man, top race. Sit back, enjoy it. Let, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's as good as how much I'm rating it. Man, like Mark. Yeah, like I said, this Mark Lewis Francis coming back to another final after being there 2006. This is what I'm saying. Obviously, Dwayne, he lost around 3 or 4 medals. Obviously, 2002, 2002, he murked it. And obviously, lost their medals. He even got. I'm sure he cost Mark Lewis Francis and Darren Campbell and them man a medal because of the ban. This is the new you. And you know what's mad? Everyone was always like, obviously, Darren Campbell said, it's good being the fastest white man in the world. You got to be the fastest man in the world. And that's true talk. It's a, it's a wavy start from Chambers. Wavy. The Francis is coming as well. You see? See? Francis literally, he was just on the matrix, just he came through with him. Hey, you see Lemaitre there? He was clapping like he was fucking like he's Teddy Bruxhaw and shutters. Look, yeah, Chamber should have won that, man. Literally, he's final to actually lose in a way. And man cleaned up in the 200 as well, Lemaitre, doubled up. See, look, 10.11. And it's mad because like there's always this talk. When I was talking to Conrad Williams, he sort of agreed with me that the semi-final usually faster than the final. You know what I mean? You give everything into the semi because I'm sure in this in this championships, the major he ran a 10.06 in the semi. And look, the final only a 10.11. Yeah, bro, you know how much time I've seen this race. I didn't see that my man in lane one picked up an injury. Mark Lewis Francis was running this race like he had a point to prove, But through talking to people where there's when we've been discussing people who have got all their medals through relay, someone brought up Mark Lewis Francis. And I'm like, no, go and watch the men's 100-meter European final from 2010. Look here. See what Colin Jackson said? Dwayne not looking relaxed as normal, fam. He's panicking. He feels Mbandrok is coming on his right shoulder. Lemaitre just he made up so much ground and the experience for Obiquelu, you know what I mean, the defending champion, medal the world champs 97, 99, And then Bandrock is a good runner as well. He even got the bronze at this champs as well with a time of 20.42 in the 200 meters. So he really knew what he was doing. He was young there, like 22, 23. You see when I'm officiating, this is just it's nothing more than a blanket finish. This is a prime example. Big race, man. Big race. And I remember just seeing that smile that you see now on Mark Lewis France's face. And I remember just thinking to myself, why is he so happy? It's Europeans, you know what I mean? You got the silver, but why he's so happy then? I know he definitely, I'm sure he's got indoors or Commonwealth, but this is his like first individual senior medal, so it's a big deal.
It's very, very tight. They've all been given 10.18.
Proper tight, man.
The photo finish, which I've seen in front of me here, does.
See, look, and the season is best for Mark Lewis Francis. Big up, Mark. That is heartbreak, man. Just to come fifth and like and just the people second, third, fourth got your time. But yeah, what a race, man. What a race. And you know, Mark Lewis Francis, I'm sure he was I'd say he was fortunate that like he made that final as well. Because he is because in my opinion, Mark Lewis Francis, he wasn't. No one really tipped him to make the final again. He was. He didn't have the best of semi. He was in the easiest semi, and he ran a time of 10.21, and he ended up making the final. So you have to big him up every time. But Dwayne, he should have won that race. He really should have. It's it's one of them ones. He kind of made the same, not the same mistake, but in 2000, in the 2000 final, Maurice Green, he should have got the bronze. He got the bronze the year before the world champs in Seville, but he should have medaled in 2000. He dipped too early, and this one he just overstrided, which cost him a place or two, which forced Mbandrok to get a bronze and Obikwelu to just miss out on the bronze in in fourth place. But yeah, man, what a fantastic race, and it really that started the career of Christophe Lemaitre. And yeah, I'm very yeah, that is one of my favorite races. It's one I watch over and over and over and over. And it's mad because everyone's like, "Oh, Wayne, where's the Bolt videos and this and that?" They're coming. Don't worry, they're coming. Don't worry. But I just thought I'd just start with a European race, one that's really got me into like running myself. And yeah, it's just competitive. The fact that when they all finished, the four of them there, blanket finish. I was thinking, who is actually second place? And this is one of the races which I watched, and I realized this is why I became an official, man. It's just the excitement of a sprint, and just not knowing where like everyone's come. You know, if I was officiating, it'd just be crazy, man. Like just having 4 or 5 people, like no temps are separating them, no hundreds are separating them. It's just crazy. Like 'cause I remember a friend of mine from uni was running. He ran in a race years ago, and he was top. He was on first place of the podium. There was a guy on second, but like no one was third. So I'm like, they couldn't separate. Apparently, there was 2 people that came second, and the other person that came second, he just didn't want to be on the podium. He's like, because he's thinking, oh, I beat him. That's like it's a similar sort of thing with Dwayne Chambers and Kim at the World Indoors in 2008. You know, they both ran. It's crazy how you can run a 6.54 and just still not win in 60 meters. But yeah, this race, in terms of Dwayne, you could argue you'd be happy because at the previous the previous European champs, he came 7th, if I can remember, and now he's come 5th. But yeah, what it's just the amount of ground which Lemaitre made up is just so impressive. You can tell he's a seasoned 200-meter runner. Francis Obiquelu as well. You wouldn't like, remember a lot of people were like, oh, this guy's past his best, but him and Kim Collins, I have to give mad credit to both of them. They'll be doing their thing. Like Mbandrok, he showed his classes. Shame he's the only one. Yeah, you could argue Mark. You argue Mark's done his thing. He got the Olympic gold, but I'll say in Mbandrok, his career didn't really kick on from there. So yeah, but I have to give Mitchell mad credit. That was that what Steve Cram said. Storming last 20 meters. The way he dipped for the line as if it was close, but it was one of them ones. When he dipped, I felt as though he wasn't taking no chances because I know like he respects Dwayne Chambers. He probably grew up watching Dwayne Chambers, and the fact that he beat him and the Europeans, and this race was funny because I remember like a year later we saw a podium. I think it's the European indoors in France. Dwayne Chambers was able to beat Lemaitre. It was Obiquelu, Chambers, and Lemaitre. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, this was Lemaitre's night. Big him up. And yeah, man, we're gonna be back soon. We're talking about a 400-meter race next. And yeah, just be in the comments. Let me know what races you want me to talk about. What you think of this race. Did Mbandro let himself down? Did you expect Chambers to win like myself? Did Lemaitre overachieve or overachieve? Let me know what you're thinking. Be back soon. All things athletics. XAVI Hearns. Peace.